Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Paul-Esupofo. Welcome to Special Drama Film School Online, the first of its kind on Facebook Live and later being uploaded on YouTube. Well, on Friday, we clock 3 years, 9 months, 3 years, 9 months, and the word celebration, but we were unable to come up online that day. Nothing happened much. It was a good celebration. It was a Korean call. It's a SOS, Save a Soul. And that's why we felt that that one is also important, just like you are important. And I said, well, Sunday we can actually do this again and say, this is a special edition of the three years. Wow, 9 months. So after 4 years, well, I've been praying. I told you for years I've been praying. When it was 1 year, I thought God would say stop. And thank God for COVID-19. Thank God for COVID-19. I thought second year the Lord would say stop. Because it got to a time the money we're using on it was just rather too much. So we're like, wow, let's stop this thing. This thing is gulping a lot of money. So when it was 3 years, I said, well, thank God I got the light of what we do. Okay, let's go rebranded. And now I'm getting a more clearer thing. So like I said, it's not that we're going to stop it. Like I told you, we are not going to stop it, but we're going to rebrand. It's going to be rebranded. It's going to be rebranded. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on IG. It's going to be on different platforms with different things at the time. So when it's 4 years, I'm going to announce to you what it's going to be. But I have the glimpse of what it's going to be, but I'm not 200% sure. So I still need to pray more. So, and one of the things is that you don't just talk. You don't just talk anyhow. You don't just do things anyhow. You must make sure that you have a very good thing and all that for it. So it's going to be great. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be awesome, and it's going to be something unique. Okay, so let's go. We're still talking about the controlling. We're talking about creativity, and we talk about how we can do something. So still on shaping with the quality of light and all that. We talk about silks and butterflies. We talk about things. So tonight we're going to be talking about three major tonight, so that tomorrow and the course of the week we go to different ones and all that. And don't forget, we dedicated this to Brother Kunle Adekoju. So we are very, very good. And please, there's something that we're doing very new. Very soon we're going to be hearing a lot of programs, very short program, one time, one off, sometimes continuous. We're going to be talking about Drama Minister's film, latest film being released, and we're going to be pushing it. And by the grace of God, there's a film that I'm going to be pushing by the grace of God. By the grace of God, it's going to be released, and we're going to be pushing it even after our conference or before our conference. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be pushing it. It's a movie done by Drama Minister in Israel. Okay? So, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be powerful. And it's going to be awesome. So, get ready. When we finish, I'm going to be talking about the announcement. Okay, let's go to this. Tonight, we're going to talk about reflectors. Hey, everybody wants to hear about reflectors, because reflector is a quality. It's a shaping the quality of the light. So, unlike flags, reflectors have a colored surface. Light colored surface that reflects light into desired areas rather than blocking it from certain areas. It reflects it to desired areas. Reflectors can be steel boards, metal, or even light colored cloth, and can come in sizes ranging from a 6-inch square to panels 6 feet square. Far and away, the most popular form of the reflector is the circular flex type. Is a circular flex type cloth using a highly reflective silver material on one side and a bright white material on the other side. These reflectors can be mounted, but are generally handheld by the camera person or other crew members, and are usually used to reflect light onto non-moving subjects, such as a reporter appearing on camera. No lighting kit should be without this inexpensive but invaluable tool. None should be with it, because reflector is very key. No matter when you say, oh, we are doing with light and there is no reflector, No, it is not complete. Your lighting kit is not complete without a reflector. Okay? Now, when you're talking about that, you talk about a very powerful reflector. You know, many of us in Africa, like I've said, some of my videos talk about it. The silver side, we know what it is for. The bright side, or the golden white, the golden side, you know what it is for. You look at it, and it's about 5 in 1. Okay, we have the black, we have the white, we have the golden side, and we also have the silver side. Then the fifth one is the white one inside. So you need to get it, and I think I will show you tonight if I have it. Okay, I'm going to show it. Okay, so it can be mounted. The next one tonight is white card. I never had a white card until I went to film study or begin to do research. I have read it, but it doesn't make sense to me. I don't even know it. Because I know that in those days we used to have a white thing. Just put the white thing before the camera. The cameraman will zoom to it. He said, what is it doing? Is white balancing. White balancing what? Making sure that the colors, if you look at me, when I'm moving my hand now, I don't know whether it's like that to you, but when I'm moving my hand now, because it's on auto, you will see that it's coming to black and white, it comes back to the color, it comes back to black and white, it comes back to color. So that's just it, okay? So the white, one of the simplest form of bounced light comes from the common picture mounted material called foam core. What do I call it? Foam core. Can you write it for me? Foam core together. Foam core. Foam, F-O-A-M. Foam core. Foam core, okay? So bounce back. This is a thin layer of styrofoam. Styrofoam. S-T-Y-R-O-F-O-A-M. That's styrofoam. Sandwiched between two layers of very white. Heavy paper to form rigid card in size ranging from a couple of feet square to 6 by 8 foot sheets. This inexpensive card can be cut to size, mounted by almost any means because they weigh very little and used to reflect any light source from tungsten to the sun. So you can use that white card to do reflection of making sure you cut it down, but sometimes you have a small one that you can use to do white balancing, okay? So if you look at these things, you look at how to make sure there's so very little, use it any light source from tungsten to the sun. You can use it so that you can cut down some light, you cut down and all that, you can get it, and maybe somebody is disturbing, sun is disturbing from outside, you want to cut it down, you can use it and all that. The last one tonight is walls and ceilings. Wow, I've used this several times. Walls and ceilings. Finding material to bounce light off is easy to find. Most times you see, that's why if you are building a house, make sure your eyes, the roof or the ceiling, the walls and the ceilings, they are very attractive when it comes to filmmaking. That you see a lot of studio are painted white, and you'll be wondering what is it all about, because they put on the light, it reflects everywhere. Do you understand now? So start by looking around the room you'll be shooting in. Start by looking around the room you'll be shooting in. Why? Because white is the most popular color for most walls and ceilings in both homes and offices. I repeat, white is the most popular color for most walls and ceilings in both homes and offices. They make good bounce surfaces. Okay, please write. I will also appreciate all of you when I finish this. I'm almost through with it. Okay, of course, any surface can be used to reflect light to some degree. The one word of caution is to be conscious of the color of the surface. You must be conscious of the color of the surface. A light blue wall will reflect that blue onto the subject. Try to always use just white surfaces, and always remember to white balance for that bounce light, because it will not be the same temperature as the direct light. So you need to look at those things, and you need to get a lot of results from this. One of the things when I was being taught in film school, because I only do it naturally, I don't even know what it is. I don't know. how it looks like, how it's supposed to be, how it should be. I was just using my own thing, my own way. But when I was being trained, that's why it is of being trained. When I was being trained, I begin to see. You know, many of us have been teaching, but many of us are not well trained to be a teacher. And I'm going to be talking about that very soon. How to become a trained teacher, how to be a trained facilitator, how to be a trained instructor, film instructors and all that. I'm going to be doing that by the grace of God. It's going to be a special class. Because I discovered this question is coming over and over back to me. And a lot of people, because of the years of experience, they find themselves teaching. But I've met several people that I gave them the platform, they couldn't deliver. They were just telling stories. They couldn't teach students. They were just telling the experience they have on this location, that location. I've given to some, not many. I've given to some people, and they cannot, they can't deliver. So you need to look at the light, look at all this. So if you look at it now, a lot of solutions have been done. And look at the wheelie at my back. Don't chase away shadows too much. There should be some deliberate shadows, but it must not be too thick. It must be light and all that, not distracting. You understand? And I'm just even using one light. Do you get it? And there's no light, so it's the only light that is being lit in this place right now. So, and that's how far I can go tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Now to the information I have for you. Excellent Drama Ministers Conference is here. 22nd Excellent Drama Ministers Conference is here. Don't miss it for anything. 19 and 20 June. That's in 2 weeks' time. In 2 weeks' time, today is 7, so 19 and 20. So that means on this we have 14, and the next one just have 1 week left. So it's going to be great. It's going to be powerful. So don't forget, it is high time you get trained for the kingdom in the kingdom way. The theme this year is the kingdom way. We're going to be having Femi Uta. By the grace of God, we're going to be having Koredeke Bello. By the grace of God, we're going to be having Olumide Adeleye. We're going to be having Angel Alake. We're going to be having lots of more. We're going to be having Pastor Mrs. Akimbade. It's going to be very powerful by the grace of God. And lots more that we're going to be mentioning to you later and all that. And by the grace of God, those people have mentioned, have been confirmed by the grace of God that they're coming. And it's going to be Zoom. It's going to be Zoom this year, and it's very, very lovely because some of us are more comfortable with the internet because we are used to this live for some time, and we also use that one, the outside live, to do something because this is secondary, and God is helping us to really work stronger in it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate those people that have joined tonight. Prince Sunday Egbedu, thank you so much. Ifeluwa. In fact, most times I always forget about it. I always put it Ifeluwa, not Ifeluwa. Ifeluwa peculiar. Ifeluwa peculiar. Luwa. Ifeluwa. Luwa peculiar. Benny Ukaoa. Thank you so much, Benny. Thanks a lot too. I appreciate all of you for a wonderful thing you're doing. I appreciate you. God bless you. Don't forget, don't just be creative. Stay creative and be a person of creativity. Do have a wonderful day. Bye.